To answer one more question, Katyayanini.
That's it. I was going to say that the other night, whenever Shamarani was talking, and she was saying that one of Gurudev's disciples had come up at a book distribution at a festival and said, "Oh, this is my guru." And they were like, "What do you mean? You think this is your guru?" And then that he had gone into a satsang and received initiation. So do you think that Gurudev just knew his heart, knew that eventually he would come around, so he just circumstantial clause, like in this circumstance he would receive the ability, although he went back and was thinking his normal life without connected relationship with his guru until later on reinstate that?
Yes. Actually, this is an important point. The question is, the other day Srimati Shamarani shared with us a beautiful history. One devotee who came to the book table in one of the festivals in America, and this devotee saw the picture of Gurudev and met the devotees, and he mentioned, "I think this is my guru." I sat in a fire yajna years ago in Hawaii and I received initiation. So the question is that, is Gurudev arranging this, correct? That after some time they come again in association? What was your question?
The question was just, I don't know, kind of like just asking if you could elaborate on that point, because before you had mentioned that Gurudev wasn't running around. Like,
right, that's very important. I was with Srila Gurudev for so many years. The question is, was Gurudev running around, collecting people, giving them initiation? Actually, who were running around were Gurudev's very dedicated and inspired preachers. They were running around everywhere. And Gurudev told them that I don't want to give initiation. You should give initiation yourself, to new people. Because I don't know them, Gurudev said. I have no relationship with them. I haven't come for giving initiation. I've come to give inspiration. The sannyasi said, "But Gurudev, if they receive from us, they will lose something. Better they should receive from you." And Gurudev says, under one condition. He said, "I will give initiation, but you have to take full responsibility for this devotee, this individual. If you don't take full responsibility," he said, "the blame will not come to me, it will come to you." So if anyone would come and say, "Gurudev, I have 20 devotees who want to take initiation," Gurudev said, "You have to verify that they are actually following, that you will help them, that you will not let them in the difficulties. You should take it as a personal responsibility to help these devotees. On that condition, I will give initiation. Do you understand the condition?" And the sannyasis or preachers said, "Yes, Gurudev." On that condition, Gurudev would do. Otherwise, he would not give initiation.
In this regard, we can think that the Uttamadhikari, in his position, he can do that.
Also, that is a fact. I asked this to Srila Gurudev also. I said, "Gurudev, in my previous experience, anyone who wanted initiation, they would have to chant 16 rounds for 6 months, 1 year, follow 4 regulated principles. And I see that we very easily encourage people to take Harinam initiation, sometimes even Diksha. They are not habituated, they are not fixed." Gurudev told me, actually he said, "I am not giving initiation." He said, "I'm giving them some impression, some relationship with me that they may come again next time I come to hear my Harikatha." He said, initiation is not such a cheap thing. He said, initiation is a very serious thing. And we will see here, this quote can be highlighted. Then I come to Kishore Prabhu's question. Gurudev says, a devotee may have received Diksha, initiation, from someone who is not actually qualified to give Krishna Bhakti. For example, the devotee may have followed others who inspired him to take Diksha. It may be that he did not know the meaning of Diksha when he took initiation, but that upon receiving the good association of a pure devotee, after this, he came to understand, I am receiving bhakti from this pure devotee. Who then is his guru? Gurudev asking, you understand, first we receive initiation from someone who has never really explained to us what is Diksha, what is initiation, what is the real transmission between Guru and disciple. But as an encouragement, they have, with good intentions, they have done so. Yeah. Then, only when we meet a pure devotee, that is why we emphasize from the beginning, our line is a line of Shiksha. It is not a line of Diksha. Yeah. Normally, the one who gives Shiksha, he will become our Diksha Guru. But sometimes, it is reversed. Without knowing anything, one may receive some Harina or even Diksha. Yeah. Then later on, as we progress and try to practice, we may, due to our sincere desire to want to know what is all this about. I want to know. And then we may develop a desire, I want pure bhakti. By the fortunate association of a pure devotee. If we meet that pure devotee, who then is his guru? Janha hoite Krishna bhakti se guru hoy. The person from whom one receives pure bhakti is actually guru. And he should be honored as such. This is called Bhagavad Parampara. Now, it is a very beautiful topic, this, yeah. How we can enter this more and more without becoming too much, yeah, worried that it will create problems. We should carefully, yeah, try to continue to present this and share with each other and understand that there is something good in everything that happens in this world. Why? Because God has arranged it, yeah. God has arranged this whole world to go on perfectly. Yeah? And those who want to progress and elevate their consciousness, they must meet with auspiciousness. Yeah? How exactly? That is zigzag. Yeah? How God has arranged that we will obtain where we can benefit the most, that is a beautiful, yeah, plan, beautiful, yeah, program that we will experience if we want to always go forward. Yeah? Then we will not see institutions, walls. Yeah? We will only see where can I obtain my supreme benefit. Which association will help me to realize, yeah, that I am eternally related with Bhagavan Sri Krishna in a loving relationship. I want Krishna Prem. I don't want anything else. Yeah? Where can I find that type of association? And I don't want to disrespect anyone. Yeah? We should be very careful. Everyone is engaged in the bigger picture of Krishna's plan. And we should be very careful. Some of them who are in this plan, they are, according to their eligibility, engaged in particular activities which are meant for them only. Yeah? And we may have to go through some experiences before we are mature enough to, yeah, understand which is the most beneficial thing for us to do. So Gurudev is standing here. We will meet a pure devotee. We have been initiated and we realize that now my real fortune starts to manifest. Then who is your Guru? That person who helps you the most, Gurudev said. The person who helps you the most is your real Guru, and you meditate upon that Gurudev when we chant and practice our bhajan, our mantras. Yes,
also, one thing that's coming up for me on this is that we've been talking about that bhakti is a flow.
Yes.
You know, and if we're gonna, if we're gonna talk about like, oh, there should be these rules and there should be these regulations, then that is not bhakti. Bhakti has a natural flow, and our beloved Gurudev, that is his actual spirit. I've never met him, but on some level, I get that spirit that was the spirit of himself, was that the flow of bhakti, the flow of love. It is really quite simple, but when we try to categorize things, that's when it becomes difficult.
It is correct. You are completely correct. Yeah. We should not inhibit bhakti. Bhakti is a natural flow that manifests, yeah, in the hearts of those who are completely connected with that flow. Yeah. That is called the pure Vaishnavas. Yeah. Some rules and regulations are necessary because we are like babies, but not too many. If we create too many rules and regulations, then the natural flow of our heart will become stagnated.
Someone once told me a really nice metaphor for that question, which is that bhakti is like a river. A river flows, and a river has two banks, and if the banks aren't there, then it's just a flood. So you need some boundaries, some definition, some rules and regulations, but then the river can still flow. So actually one helps the other.
But it is definitely mentioned, if there are too many rules and regulations, then bhakti becomes completely lost. Yeah. So some rules and regulations are essential, but only to stimulate that flow, that it will go, yeah, in the right direction. Kishori Prabhu?
You said earlier that Diksha mantras stop when you cross the Viraja, but we know from the example of Gopakumar that he was chanting his Diksha mantras through Vaikuntha, to Ayodhya, to Aprakat Dwarka, all the way through, and then he came down. So that Diksha mantra continued until he actually attained his ultimate perfection. So how can you reconcile your previous statement with that?
Yeah. This Kishori Prabhu is correct. I made a observation that the Diksha mantras, their influence are no longer helpful once we obtain our transcendental swarup. Yeah, our transcendental.
Once we cross the Viraja.
Yeah, when we enter the transcendental world. That is what I have understood from reading the teachings of our Guru Parampara. Also I have understood from Brihad Bhagavatamritam that Gokuma, he continued to chant mantras that helped him to obtain perfection.
His Diksha mantras, his
Diksha mantras, yeah.
But way beyond Viraja, beyond
Yes.
Vaikuntha, beyond Ayodhya, beyond Dwarka, just
Right.
not just beyond Viraja.
So let us ask this question to Vijay Krishna Brahmachari when he comes. I have a look for the quotes where it is said. The Maha Mantra is completely transcendental and is always there in the transcendental world also. But it said in the transcendental world there is no longer need of Diksha Mantra. 5 minutes over. Okay, we stop here for today. We'll continue in the next session, and I will try to make it more clear in a way that we can all see that in the end everything is going to be alright.
And it's not alright.
And if it's not alright, we haven't reached the end yet. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare